Okay, go.
What motivated you to pursue this career?
High school. Got hurt. Coach took an interest in me and sent me to, at the time they were called the Kramer at Student Athletic Trainer camps. I think they're now defunct. And certain colleges still put on one, but they're not to that extent. And we learned the basic skills and techniques. And then, my high school was similar to some we didn't have an athletic trainer. So by default, at 14 years old, I became an athletic trainer at my high school. That's totally incorrect. You would never do that today, but 20, I don't want to say how long ago, pushing 25 years ago, that was a little bit more common. Did that, such as got recruited to college as an athletic trainer. Got into that role, and it was in a different time again. It was an internship time, where you walked in, you picked your major, you minored in athletic training, essentially. And they essentially handed you a fanny pack, a pair of scissors, and said, don't kill anybody, and we'll get you through. And I did that. And just by being pushed out on my own very, very early, when I probably shouldn't have, we would never do that to you, we would never do that to our current students, but that was a different time. I learned what it feels like to help an athlete. They're injured, you get them fixed, you send them to the doctor, get the surgery, do rehab, and put them back on the field. He did that. And that carried me through till now. Now I'm older, and maybe that doesn't have the luster it used to, but it's still pretty special when those young folks go back and they're geared up and ready to go back.
What do you like best about your job?
Boy, that's changed. Years ago, it was the athletics, on the field, dealing with cheerleaders and the band's going and the lights on and we're playing and we're winning, and that used to be the deal. Now it's more, I'd rather be in here in the athletic training facility. I like the O&A component, the organization administration component of it, making sure we have all the supplies, and making sure we have everything we need to do our job. My assistants can do their job. But now it's the interaction with the student athletes, the coaches, and our students, versus we had a big basketball game and we're going to the conference championship, and that's great, don't get me wrong. But I'd rather spend time with the student. I'd rather spend time with the student athletes. The biggest compliment I get now is when a fully healthy student comes back, or student athlete comes back, plops down and says, hey, how you doing? How's your kid? And knowing that we now have that relationship versus, let's go tape your ankle so you can shoot basketball.
What do you like best?
It is, as people, it sounds like have told you at your high school, it is a commitment profession. Right now, we're kind of in a slow part of the season, so my day's a little different today because I got daycare duty today. But, I'll probably pack up and leave at 4:30. That's today. A week ago, it may have been 8:30. It may have been, I may have gotten here at 6 a.m. and leave at 8. Or I may get here at noon and leave at midnight. And it's the hour requirement.
What obstacles did you overcome to pursue this career?
I got very, very lucky. I fell into, I really didn't have a lot of options. I really didn't. I had people early that picked me up and said, hey, you might be good at this. And I had family said, hey, if that's what you want to do, we'll support you. I fell into the right college and got pushed early to do this. I fell into the right grad school, and that's where I fell in. I really did get lucky with where I chose to go. And my first job was working at Methodist University, then Methodist College. And I was here, I was an assistant. And the lady that was head athletic trainer left, and the other assistant left. And I walked into my boss's office and said, I want to stay, and I want the head athletic training position, and the rest is history.
It's a possibility for me to attend Methodist in the future. Do you enjoy working here or Methodist University?
Yes, sir. this is, now don't get me wrong, every school's got its challenges, every program has its challenges. You're going to find challenges in every class. You're going to find a challenge with, and this is completely doable, because you're going to find challenges with being a basketball player and a student, especially an athletic training student. But this place, and again, I've been here for a long time, so I'm incredibly biased, and I don't apologize for that. This place has the right leader. We have the right leadership. You as a student, if you have a problem, you're going to have coaches that you can go to. You're going to have an athletic trainer that you can go to, whether that's me or whomever's working with us basketball. It's just a very supportive university. If you have a problem, we're going to fix it somehow.
Do you deal with all athletic injuries, or do you specialize with one sport?
You know, we do all athletic injuries. Now, with me, I'm a little different because I backed off. I used to be the football head athletic trainer / the football athletic trainer. Now I'm the head athletic trainer. And in the fall, I do, and you'll learn this later, but the spring sports have a fall component. So there's a fall baseball season, there's a fall softball season, there's a fall tennis season, there's a fall golf season. Seems like I'm leaving one team out. Oh, the lacrosse team. There's a fall men's lacrosse season, there's a fall women's season. It's 15 days, starting usually at Labor Day and running through early October. I do those sports in the fall. So my assistant athletic trainers can concentrate on soccer, football, whatever that end season is. So my fall is a little bit more chaotic. I run around a little bit more, but I have shorter seasons. And then in the spring I do a real one. So I do not specialize in any one event. In the spring I do women's lacrosse. The women's lacrosse has every injury you can possibly imagine, from concussions to torn ACL. And most of my staff is the same way. We all have our little niches. We all have injuries that we'd rather deal with. I would rather deal with a knee than a shoulder. I'd rather deal with a shoulder than a low back. But that's just preference.
What advice would you give for a driven high school senior who wants to pursue this career?
One, more or less what I just said. Don't get, if you want to be on college level and you're a graduate, that's great. Are there going to be plenty of those jobs? Absolutely. But keep a very, very open mind. You come here and hopefully that works out. You're in the athletic training program, hopefully that works out for you. And what I would suggest is, as you're here, take as many electives as you can. And I'm not as familiar with that because I don't do the academic calendar schedules anymore. Pick up a foreign language. Pick up Spanish. Pick up an extra kinesiology class. Pick up an extra chemistry class. And therefore, when graduate school comes around, we should have you ready to be a certified athletic trainer. You should be able to pass that exam like that's one of the coordinators was just talking to you about. And we should be able to send you out as a certified athletic trainer on May of 4 years from now. Let's say 2020. I can't believe I just said that out loud, but or 2019. May of 2019, we're sending you out. You're a certified athletic trainer. You can, your options are going to be huge. If you want to go to high school and be an athletic trainer and get one of those positions, absolutely you'd be ready to do that. If you want to be on the college level, I do recommend a master's degree. Because by that point in time, to be honest, it'll probably be an entry-level master's profession. That is coming down our pipeline. And if you want, but I would recommend looking very, and this may change in 2 years because it's an evolving profession and we're growing and we're changing and it happens. You've already got the athletic training degree. Go get a master's degree in kinesiology. Go get a master's degree in exercise science. Go get a master's degree in sports psychology. Because all of that, you get tagged to your BOC. So when you apply to X university to be the next assistant athletic trainer, you can say, yeah, I'm an athletic trainer, but I also have blank training. Pick up as many additional certifications as you can. Pick up the strength and conditioning certification. No extra classes are required. By the time you graduate, you will have all the classes you need to sit for that exam. And that's that's all you need. There's not a strength and conditioning major at this point in time. May that be it, but not yet. That way you come out, ATC, CSCS, you got a different certification. So don't focus in on athletic training is great, but the more you can add to that degree, the better you're going to be.
You're welcome.